Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and continuing my series in Argento Halloween. Today I want to talk to you guys about Phenomena. And Phenomena can be best summed up as a dark fairy tale about a young American student matriculating abroad at a Swiss boarding school, only to discover that a maniac is roving the Swiss countryside and killing young girls. And Phenomena is kind of a difficult movie for me to talk about, difficult Dario Argento movie for me to talk about, because it seems like Argento is almost copying himself with Phenomena. He's taking elements from his other films, putting them together, throwing them into a blender, and it seems like the result is Phenomena. And don't get me wrong, I really like Phenomena. Phenomena has a lot going for it. But Phenomena has a lot of elements that we've seen in other Dario Argento movies and done better in those other movies. We've got the very, dreamlike, fairy tale-like qualities in Phenomena that we saw in films like Suspiria. We have the hardcore, murder mystery, giallo elements that we've seen in films like Tenebrae and Deep Red. And watching Phenomena, it reminds me of those elements in Phenomena remind me more of Suspiria and Deep Red, which I think are better films than Phenomena. So it always has seemed to me like Phenomena was Dario Argento in cruise control. It was just sort of standard Argento. And now, again, standard Argento of this area is still pretty darn good Dario Argento. We have an excellent cast in this movie. Jennifer Connelly, who of course later went on to win an Oscar, is in the film. Donald Pleasance is in this film. Daria Nicolodi, who I'm not sure if she was together with Dario Argento or not at this time, but they collaborated on many films. They also collaborated to bring us Asia Argento, which one of Dario's greatest creations right there. The film looks beautiful. The film looks just fantastic. The photography, the cinematography of the Swiss countryside, the snow-capped mountains. It looks absolutely beautiful, yet there's this impending sort of eerie dread throughout the whole movie. There's just this howling wind going on throughout the entire movie, creating this really eerie atmosphere. The movie opens actually with Fior Argento, which is Dario's other daughter, being chased by the maniac through, it almost looks like this, beautiful park area. There's waterfalls, just beautiful landscape, and of course she meets just a horrific end. We have a kill involving a woman who gets a blade pushed through the back of her head. It comes out of her mouth. We have a woman who is straight razored to death by a monkey. A monkey straight razors a woman to death in this movie. The finale involves this like sludge pit full of maggots and body parts. There's sort of the typical Argento twist, as if things weren't sort of weird and odd enough. He just throws that twist at you right at the end to just make it even weirder. Jennifer Connelly's character in the film, she has this weird telekinetic ability with insects, which leads to some interesting insect POVs. We have a POV from a ladybug in the film. We also have a POV from a maggot in the film. And the film has an amazing soundtrack. One of the best Argento soundtracks is Phenomena. We've got Iron Maiden on the soundtrack. We've got Motorhead on the soundtrack. We've got Goblin on the soundtrack, of course. And the Iron Maiden song, Flash of the Blade. I cannot think of a more perfect song for this kind of movie than Iron Maiden's Flash of the Blade. It's actually played prominently twice in the film. So, I mean, gotta love that. Gotta love that. So there's a lot going on for Phenomena, yet at the same time, like I said, I can't help but sort of watch it and think, okay, I've kind of seen this before in Deep Red, or I've kind of seen this before in Suspiria, and yet, it was done, those are better films, and I'm sure at this time, everybody was copying Argento, and Argento thought, hey, why not, copy myself a little bit here. But yeah, again, and not to take anything away from Phenomena. Phenomena is definitely, if not in my top 5, my top 6 Argento movies. It's got a lot going for it. Like I said, great soundtrack, great cast, some strong kills, beautiful cinematography in the film. But it does kind of, and I almost hate to use the word lazy. It feels a bit lazy to me. It does feel like Argento in Cruise Control, sort of borrowing from himself, borrowing from other films, putting them all together, and the end result is Phenomena. I do think the movie kind of drags on a little bit toward the end. The movie does seem to go on just a little bit too long toward the end. Still, I highly recommend Phenomena. If you have not seen Phenomena, you definitely should check it out. If you have seen Phenomena, please let me know what you think of it in the comments section below. And yeah, until I come back at you again with another Argento Halloween installment, you guys take it easy. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, peace.